Now this just got very interesting. With Luka Doncic in the middle of a press tour for his new Jordan shoe, he is making the rounds talking to different media outlets, and we got a new report that details what Luka Doncic wants from LeBron James and how it may be contrary to what some Laker fans were hoping for and what some media members were expecting. What's good? I'm Okechi Apakama, and this is Lakers Digest coming at you with another video. And before we get into everything we have for today's video, I just want to remind you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already to get all of those Laker updates here in the summer, because we are only a month away from training camp. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Lakers Digest. Now, without the way, let's hop straight into these topics we have for you today, as Luka wants to keep playing with LeBron. So there has been a lot of talk this summer with obviously Luka Doncic being traded to the Los Angeles Lakers and him being the next pillar for the Lakers for the next foreseeable future. But in the near future, we still have one LeBron James who already gave the Los Angeles Lakers a championship, but is still on the roster. And there has been a lot of talk swirling about his future and what that holds for the Los Angeles Lakers. However, we finally got some news from Luka Doncic and how he wants to be and wants to play with LeBron James. So there was a source that said Luka wants to play with LeBron James and retire for the NBA with the Los Angeles Lakers. So for however many years LeBron is willing to play, Luka Doncic is willing to play with him. As we know, Luka Doncic was a big fan of LeBron James growing up, and this is what they talked about a little bit in that report there, as this is what was said, as Doncic is a native civilian, has frequently said James was the player he watched most growing up, that the former Dallas Mavericks superstar enjoyed playing alongside James last season and believes the Lakers can contend for a championship next year, sources said. Doncic and James played 23 games together. The Lakers went 15-8 in those games. Both stars posted standout numbers, and yes, both of those guys, they did put up solid stats, but obviously the Lakers did not get to their ultimate goal as they were bowed out there in that first round against the Timberwolves. Now obviously with a sort of a revamped team, you obviously get DeAndre Ayton and then Marcus Smart added to the team along with Jake Laravia, so they're hoping to make a bit of more noise this season. But there are some people who are talking about the Lakers haven't done enough and that maybe they need to move on from a LeBron James and make it a more Luka-centric team. And to some of those people, yes, they may have some of a point, but from the guy who is going to be leading the team for the next couple of seasons, if he comes out and says this, then I think that changes things, because obviously he wants to play with LeBron James, and he is still good enough because he was second team all NBA. Let's not forget that. So LeBron James is still a very massive contributor in this league, and playing with Luka Doncic, obviously they were still working the kinks out and trying to make it work, as they were just coming together for the first time. But there's obviously going to be some growing pains with that. But coming into the next season, you have more time together and more time to really understand how each other's games works and how to play off of one another. And I think this is what Luka Doncic is hoping for with the Los Angeles Lakers, because with him and LeBron at the top of the Lakers, he still believes they can contend for a championship. And with the pieces that they've added, DeAndre Ayton, a Marcus Smart, Jake Laravia, with the guys that already have in place already, Hachimura, Austin Reaves, all on the roster already, they believe they have a good enough roster to kind of contend with the top dogs there in the Western Conference. Will they contend? Obviously, that's going to be a case to be seen. But Luka Doncic is confident the Lakers can compete for a championship. And obviously, with the transformation to his body and what he's done in the offseason, that is definitely going to boost the Lakers' chances as well. And that kind of gets me to my next topic here, because there was a picture floating out there, sort of on social media, and that kind of gets me to my summer league basketball fatigue, aka LeBron's IG post, because we do this every summer when there isn't much going on and we're trying to find something really that isn't really anything. And there was a picture that LeBron James posted of him working out, and there was some logos in the background that people obviously noticed as Clipper logos, and like people were saying, okay, why would he say all this? And then in the caption, LeBron should say whatever you want, but for damn sure you won't be able to say I didn't put in the work. We'll see what happens when I no longer exist. Man, F this. Shh. So obviously he is shouting out a post to whatever haters he is talking about, and he is obviously trying to work back into his into shape for his 23rd season, which would be a record 23rd season, getting to that point. So LeBron James coming into the season obviously has that new energy and new life to really continue being that dominant force that he's been for the past 22 seasons. And obviously with the talk with Luka Doncic now being on the team and being the face of the Lakers, a lot of people have been moving on from LeBron James and sort of kind of pushing him to the side and pushing him to sort of get off the team, because there's been a lot of people in these comments have talking about, we got to trade LeBron James, we've got to move off of him. And we gotta probably pump the brakes here, because there is still a lot I think LeBron James can offer this Laker basketball team. And obviously that relationship that he has with Luka Doncic is going to be very vital and important. But the things that he does on the court, whether it's his scoring and also obviously offensive facilitating that he can provide for the Lakers, or some of that help defense that he's really good at and elite at. And obviously he's not going to be that same defender that he was in the Miami Heat days, but there are still some things on defense that he can do very well for the Los Angeles Lakers team that can really help them out in ways that they need it. So there's a lot of just noise, really, just like what's really going on, what's happening there. But I think some of that is debunked a little bit, because there was another post here. This is from Nick DePaul. He is like the shoe guy really for ESPN, so he knows about all the shoes and everything but he was talking about the facility that picture was taken in, and it was an old Clipper facility that Clutch now utilizes for its clients to train, and they just haven't switched the logos yet. So some people are maybe thinking like maybe LeBron is taking shots here, or maybe that's like LeBron trying to force his way to the Clippers or something like that way. But no, this is actually a facility that Clutch purchased, and it's just an old Clippers facility, which they just haven't ripped off the logos and put on new logos. So this isn't really any news whatsoever. This is just LeBron just working out and just people just making something out of nothing, which has kind of happened for most of his career. So I just want to make sure I get on here and say that, because there has just been just a lot of little chatter here and there, and some of it is warranted, but this right here, I think we can put this to bed as just LeBron just working out in a Clutch facility and nothing more of that. But what if you think differently? Let us know in the comments down below of what you think that picture meant, if it did mean anything at all. Or you talked about the first part of the story with Luka Doncic wanting LeBron James to play on this Laker team. Are you in agreement with Luka Doncic, or are you of the other mind? You want LeBron James off of this team and on to another endeavor in the NBA? Let us know in the comments down below. And just one more thing for us, guys. There is still 79% of you guys who have recently watched our videos who are not yet subscribed to the channel just yet. And if you guys want more of that Laker news, Laker updates, trade rumors, game recaps, just every and all things LA Lakers, you guys can come right here to Lakers Digest so you don't miss any of that action. All right, I have been your host, Okechi Apakama, and I will catch you guys on the next one.